Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today I'm excited to be bringing you my team building analysis video for week number 7 of the Pokémon Premier League. Yes indeed, now as you will be aware with all my PPL videos, and I'm going to keep on saying it for every single one of them, I do apologise for how horrifically late these are. As you know, I've just, it's been a rough time, not really had any kind of motivation. I've just been fried and tired and basically. But we're trying to get some more recording done right about now. So, for the next couple battles, spoilers, they have already happened way in advance. So, these team building analysis videos, certainly for the next 2, they will be retrospective. I'll be taking you through what I thought was going to happen, as opposed to what I would be thinking would happen. So, yes. Week number 7, we are taking on one of my very good friends and another original who has not changed his team name. There's only 3 of those left, and that's myself, Shardy, and this guy Slyroh, and the Pittsburgh Pyroar. Now, we certainly have a rivalry going on. I've beaten him the first 2 seasons, he beat me last season. So this is a big match. I need the win. Slyroh, he's doing okay. He's 3-3. He was 3-3 at that time. He'd gone sort of loss win, loss win, loss win. So I was like, gonna set you up with your next loss and keep the pattern going, boy. So yes, Slyroh's team, Pittsburgh Pyroar. The Pokemon he can choose from are as follows: Victini, Tyranitar, Togekiss, Reuniclus, Tentacruel, Druddigon, Mega Steelix, Scolipede, and Rotom. Regular Rotom. He picked up Scolipede. He dropped like Ariados, Glaceon, and something else useless. And picked up the recently vacated Scolipede. So that was interesting. But yes, what I'm going to do is get into the team that I decided to bring for this match. So first up, the very first thing I noticed when looking at Slyroh's team, I was like, my goodness, I don't remember the last time I saw a team that was this Excadrill weak. So the first Pokemon on my team is going to be Excadrill. Life Orb 4 attacks, Earthquake, Iron Head, Rock Slide, and Shadow Claw. We got 244 into attack. That's not right. It says 244 on my screen. I'm pretty sure it's 252. 28 into HP, 4 into defenses, and 220 into speed with an adamant nature. What that allows me to do is outspeed everything on his team that could be scarfed in the sand, or indeed a +1 Scolipede. I'll be outspeeding all of them. Earthquake, Ironhead, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw. Yeah, that hits basically everything on his team. Everything on his team, barring like a couple of very specialist sets, get 2-hit KO'd by any given 2 moves. Yeah, there's not really too much more to say on Excadrill. It's just there to be an Excadrill and sweep in the sand and take out pretty much everything that Sly can throw at me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So next up, second, we had, of course, Hippowdon. Excadrill's best friend, Hippowdon, is here. We've got a very sort of generic specially defensive spread here. 252, 252, specially defensive, Rindo Berry, Earthquake, Toxic, Stealth Rock, and Slack Off. So yeah, this is again pretty sort of standard .jpg stuff. I want the rocks, of course. You know, you're looking at a team with Victini who can be U-turning around. Togekiss doesn't particularly enjoy them, and that's pretty much the only things. Oh, Rotom that can be sort of volt switching around. Scolipede does not like rocks at all, especially if it's a Baton Pass set. Slack Off, very nice for getting health back, obviously. Toxic is going to be actually Hippowdon's main form of offense. It will do damage to everything that isn't Mega Steelix, who gets hit for pitiful damage, but damage nonetheless by Earthquake. Tentacruel, who gets hit super effectively by Earthquake. And a Magic Guard Reuniclus, who Hippowdon can't touch, but for whom hopefully I have other things waiting in the wings. Nothing much more to say about old Rizzy-Powdon here. So let's go on to the third member of the team. That is going to be Tyrantrum. Yep, blue lines, the Tyrantrum here. 76 HP, max attack, 180 into speed. That is a jolly nature. Head Smash, Earthquake, Sub-Dragon Dance. So yeah, a very dangerous Sub-Dragon Dance Tyrantrum here. Quake Edge, as we all know, is a great combination, but certainly against Sly's team, he is especially weak to it, especially susceptible to the combination of ground and rock. And mine's not just Quake Edge, mine is Edge Smash. Wait, hang on. Oh, I messed that up. Damn it. Yeah, it's Smash Quake. It's Quake Smash. It's Earth Smash. It's powerful, is all you need to know. Yeah, what I've got there is enough speed. I'm outspeeding something at +1. And at the moment, I can't really remember what that is. There's something I'm outspeeding at +1. There's potentially some kind of Scarfer. I think it might, Scarf T-Tar it might be, I'm not sure. I don't know, it was a while since I've had this battle, okay? I'm tired. But yeah, basically Tyrantrum here can dish out a massive amount of damage, especially with a D-Dance up. I've got the Sugar Berry on there, because if I do have a D-Dance up, what I'm imagining is his plan of attack will probably, if he needs to, be going into his Scolipede, getting off a Protect, outspeeding with the Speed Boost and going for an Earthquake, but I will then have the Sugar Berry in place to take that hit. It'll also protect me a little bit more from an Earthquake from the T-Tar if he wants to go for that. Not so much the Mega Steelix. Mega Steelix won't be going for Earthquake against Tyrantrum, he'll be going for probably Heavy Slam or something of that ilk. But yeah, that's my second sort of big physical sweeper that hopefully can do some work. Next up, we have Kylie the Hitmontop, physically defensive Assault Vest spread here. I like Intimidate Assault Vest users, and Hitmontop is no exception. We've got Close Combat, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch, and the Rapid Spin. Hitmontop, very nice as a physical switch in. It can deal to an extent with Mega Steelix, although admittedly Sand Force will give it a boost against Hitmontop. It will deal with Scolipede fairly effectively. The Assault Vest will allow it to take many hits from a Scarfed Rotom if he wants to bring that, and some of his other special attackers as well. It'll take on Tentacruel just that little bit better too, albeit I can't really hit it back. I just want to keep sort of hazards off the field. You know, I've got some sort of initiative gaining going on this team a little bit later. Sucker Punch, that's just really nice for the Victini. If he brings it, I'm assuming it'll probably be Choice. And indeed, if he brings the sort of wild card Trick Room Uniclus to deal with my Sand Rush, excuse me, it'll be nice to have some priority on there. Close Combat, standard stuff. Rock Slide, that's nice to deal with the Scolipede, who, you know, I can wall hits from, but otherwise can't really touch. Rapid Spin, get rid of the rocks. So yeah, that is Hitmontop. And next up, we are going to have Greninja. Greninja is here, and we have a Choice Scarfed Greninja with Scald, Ice Beam, Low Kick, and U-Turn. 76 attack, 252 into special attack, 180 speed with a naive nature. That is allowing me to outspeed everything Scarfed on Slyroh's team. And yeah, the leftovers that I didn't need speed, they've just gone into attack to boost up the power of that Low Kick. That would be nice to take out the Tyranitar and also deal some nice big damage to the likes of Mega Steelix, albeit I'll probably be going for Scald on that. U-Turn to get initiative. Ice Beam hits a few of his things, like the Togekiss and the Druddigon. Yeah, it's a lot of this stuff is very self-explanatory. I'm not doing anything particularly special with this battle. The standardish sets look to be working pretty well against Sly's team, so that's pretty much it. Scarfed Greninja is nice. Yeah, that's all on Greninja. I think the Scarfed Greninja is outspeeding a Scolipede at +1 as well, so that's nice to do. So, final member of the team, that is going to be Electros. It is my second Assault Vest user. We've got a bit of a more interesting set here. It's a mixed offensive spread. 252 HP, 100 into defense, the rest into special attack with that quiet nature, Volt Switch, Flamethrower, Knockoff, and Drain Punch. This is hitting his team for fairly good damage. It's nice to get some initiative going with the the Volt Turn core, with offensive Volt Turn core of Greninja and Electros. Flamethrower, that's nice to be hitting the Mega Steelix on the switch. It'll also do big damage to the Scolipede. Knockoff is just sort of nice. You know, it's a nice way to hit the likes of Victini and the Rotom as well. Drain Punch, nice on an Assault Vest set to be able to get some offensive health gaining moves, and it will also hit the T-Tar super hard. And it means that I can probably hit it with a 1-2 Drain Punch Flamethrower, it being the Mega Steelix on the switch. The defense investment, that allows me to not be 2-hit KO'd by any variant of the Mega Steelix. I really want Electros to be doing some work against it. So yeah, that is pretty much my team. Now looking at Slyroh's, he has 9 Pokemon to pick 6 from. It'll probably be easier to think of the Pokemon I don't think he'll be bringing. And it's a tough one to call. The only thing I'm absolutely certain I don't think he'll be bringing is the Druddigon. I really don't see him bringing that. Victini, yes. Tyranitar I don't think he'll bring. I don't think he wants to give me any excuse to have Sand up. Of course he could bring an Unnerved set, but I just don't see him bringing it. So I think Tyranitar won't be there, I think Druddigon won't be there, and honestly I kind of thought at the time that Mega Steelix wouldn't be there. The things I saw him bring in were Victini, Togekiss, Reuniclus, Tentacruel, Scolipede and Rotom. And there were some definite reasons why. You know, Scolipede, he kind of didn't really have a choice. He doesn't particularly have switch-ins to my Excadrill, so the next best thing he can do is try and get lucky with my Sand turns and his speed boost and try and outspeed me that way. Victini, you know, why wouldn't he bring a Victini? I've got some stuff that I can outspeed it, but he's got some stuff that I've also got some stuff that he can hit very hard. Togekiss, I mean, yeah, why not? It can deal with some of my offensive threats quite well, and it can tank hits from the likes of Greninja. Reuniclus is just very powerful. I suspected he might bring a setup set, potentially, as I said, the wildcard Trick Room to deal with my Sand Sweep. Tentacruel is his hazard removal of choice in this one. I rather thought Rapid Spin will be coming, partly because he might want to get up his own hazards. You know, he's got Toxic Spikes on that Tentacruel, he's got plenty of Stealth Rockers that he can use as well. The Scolipede, as I've explained, was sort of the outspeeding. Rotom I thought would be a bit of his own wild card. I rather thought he might bring a physically defensive Rotom, with which to try and deal a little bit with the Excadrill. And, you know, sort of be a bit bulky, get the Willow Pain Split thing going with Volt Switch and possibly Hex. Or something like a Hidden Power that might hit Excadrill just that little bit harder. I thought that might be a bit of a wild card for him, but those are the 6 I thought that he would bring to this battle. So, did he bring that 6? Did we win? Did he win? Well, you'll find out a little bit later on in the week, hopefully. You know, I've still got to record that battle, but I do have it ready to go. So yeah, that battle will be going up sometime in the not too distant future, I would hope. In the meantime, make sure you head down to the description, check out Slyroh. He is a very good friend of mine. He is an excellent rival to have. I always enjoy our battles very much. So make sure you check out Slyroh's channel, links down in the description. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the pre-game show. It's a cracker against Slyroh, let me tell you that much. Had a good fun writing this one. Using my previous losses to just fuel my anger and hatred towards the world. But yeah, as I say, those are all things that you can keep an eye out for and check out at your leisure. So yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here because I've rambled on for a little bit, so thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I guess with that, I'll see you next time. Laters.